Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave X VS guide. Now I'm gonna review Kitone. So let's compare her to Mastermind Son and War Hero Regan. So like you can see that Kitone attack stats may be lower than War Hero Regen, but still it is better than Mastermind Son. The problem with her is her defensive stats. Defense and spirit are kinda low, especially spirit only 20%, so you need to gear her more carefully than the other characters. Okay, and as a passive, she has that minus 30% chance of being targeted. This passive is really useless, and the thing that makes me kinda annoyed is she's a ninja and she doesn't have innate physical evasion. And if you take a look on her Trust Mastery word, it gives her 20% physical evasion. So please, for God's sake, design better character. You can simply replace this 30% with 30% physical evasion instead of chance of being targeted. What's that for? Okay, even you don't give her that, I wouldn't mind at all. Okay, and yes, that's the bad thing, but actually not bad. I think that's only unnecessary. The good thing about her is she has human and demon killer. Yes, it is only 50%, but still it will improve her attack greatly, especially against the newest trial, the Veritas. Okay, so enough about her stats. Now let's take a look on her abilities. So I compare her to Mastermind Son not because she able to copy buff, but it is because of her flexibility. She able to chain with Mirror of Equity and Stardust Ray. Okay, those two are the meta chaining for physical attack on the global at this point. So being able to chain with those chaining families are huge plus for her. Also, she has fire and earth elements. She's able to imbue and imperil 120% for those elements. Really amazing, like your ordinary attackers. So she's not like Mastermind Son who cannot imperil. Okay, so this is where she is better. And the best part about her is her damage. Wow, that's insane, because like you can see, she can deal 59 times damage per cast. Okay, you may say it's not special because if you remember, Regan can deal 70 times damage per cast, but pay attention that you only need to cast one cooldown ability, and tada, you can maintain this damage easily. Okay, so she's like Mastermind Son. Okay, basically what you need to use is activate your triple cast, imbue your element with fire or earth, and then after that spam Dream within Dream. Choose Mirror of Equity or Stardust Ray. Amazing. So yes, you don't need to worry about using your LP, using your whatever. Basically every time your cooldown ability has been refreshed, then this is the time to recast that cooldown ability. Okay, very simple. I love it. Okay, in fact, if I don't have War Hero Regan and I still have lots of lapis, I probably gonna pull her. Okay, wow, her versatility, being able to chain with those chaining families are very good. Okay, and for limit burst, yes, it seems nice. Okay, with her 50% innate LB damage, it deals about 93.6 times. You can increase it if you want, but I don't think you want to do that because you have seen that her chaining potentials are simply too good. This LB deals 6 hit attack, so 12 hits attack if I'm not mistaken. So it is hard to chain with. The only reason you want to use this LB is if you fight against demon and human. Other than that, on other enemies type, you probably don't want to use this limit burst. Okay, so those are all about abilities. Now let's talk about partner. For partner, I think the character who able to imbue element is not that needed, okay, because she is a true dual wielder. You can easily change her weapon, but for Imperil you can bring Uriza, Luna Freya, and Dr. Aiden. And yes, basically you don't even need that because like I said, she is a good chaining partner. That means you should bring certain character so you're able to chain with them. For example, is War Hero Regan. So War Hero Regan able to deal fire and ice damage. Okay, for fire, Kitone doesn't have any problem because she also able to imbue herself with fire. But for ice, you simply need to equip Kitone with ice elemental weapon, and then the Imperil, you only need to rely from Regan's Imperil. And because Kitone rotation is pretty simple, you don't need to worry about matching her action with Regan. Okay, really easy. And another good partner is if you have Edward Elric, like you know that Edward Elric able to imbue 4 elements and also imperil those elements. This make him really good partner for Kitone, especially because yes, the Kitone abilities deal same damage, which means Stardust Ray is the superior one because it consists more hits, which means it gets plus 6 times change damage modifier faster than Mirror of Equity. So enough about partner. Now what about Trial? Against most Trials, her only weakness is the attack is only single attack, but if you don't mind about that, she is pretty great, especially against Scorn of the Sworn Ache of Palladia, the newest Trial. Like you know that Trial consists human enemies. So Kitone with 150% human killer gonna deal insane amount of damage against those Veritas. Simply equip her with Diablos and give her Muramasa, and wow, insane human killer. So enough about that. Now let's talk about equipment. For equipment, she is also pretty good. She able to equip katana, sword, and fist weapon. Those 3 are one of the best weapons which available on this game, so you won't have any problem about the weapon. Okay, there are also, let's say, Tiger Fang for fist, Muramasa for katana. For sword, you can get, I forgot, Ancient Sword or whatever, which give Dragon Killer. I forgot, okay, sorry. But that's the point. The point is she is very easy to gear, okay? Amazing. Maybe you need to give her some spirit boost against enemies like Emperor, but other than that, wow, she is insanely easy to gear. So enough. Now my conclusion for Kitone. Yes, she is pretty decent character. Superb DPS. Maybe the burst damage kinda lacking because yeah, I have mentioned that Regan able to deal 70 times damage per cast. So on the maximum damage, Regan can deal 210 times damage. For Kitone, maybe it's only about 170, 180, but you can maintain those numbers almost every turn. Only one turn without those damage when you refresh your cooldown ability. Okay, so overall, I believe she is better, a little bit better maybe compared to War Hero Regan, but her rotation, wow, makes her really special. And remember, she able to chain with 2 meta chaining families, especially if you have pulled lots of physical DPS on the past, okay? Stardust Ray, like Infernal Rain, Madame Edel, then wow, Kitone is insanely good for partner. Okay, and honestly, I really cannot think of her weakness at this point, okay? Yes, maybe her low spirit, but yes, maybe only that, okay, low spirit, but I believe you can handle that by giving her spirit boost, okay? And maybe the biggest weakness is her Trustmaster Reward and STMR. In my eyes, these 2 are kinda mediocre. First, the Trustmaster Reward. 20% physical efficient. Not needed because there is more superior if you need physical efficient. Okay, usually you need to get physical efficient for your tank, so I think the attack boost, the health boost are kind of useless. Maybe you want to use this on safer or whatever, then yes, go ahead. But the point here is not that interesting. For the STMR, it seems decent. Okay, 70% attack without weapon requirement, very nice. But what is this? 25% through dual wield. Wow, I think they just pulled crappy move on us, okay? Because if you remember that Riku from Kingdom Heart, okay, his Trust Mastery Word is 70% attack, 50% light resist, and 50% through dual wield. So yes, there is no reason giving this 25% through dual wield. The lightning resistance only 60%. It's only 10% better than Riku Trust Mastery Word. So what the? I thought they're gonna give her global buff. That's why I said on preview her Trust Mastery Word is pretty decent, but it turns out to be this. Okay, I can say that this is not good Trust STMR, I mean. So yes, just wait for return of Kingdom Heart banner maybe on this month, okay? Who knows? Then you can get Riku STMR if you want this kind of STMR. Okay, so compared to Mastermind Sun, of course, Mastermind Sun damage is way below Kitone. So Mastermind Sun damage only about 23 times damage per cast. So with triple cast, his damage is about on par with one single cast from Kitone. Okay, but still, Mastermind Sun has more chaining partner and has ability to mirror buff and apply to your party. That's something that's not replaceable. Okay, but in terms of damage, Kitone is the winner. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Guide. Bye bye guys.